Hello guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Summer. Today's video is one of those videos that sometimes, I'm going to be honest, there are some videos sometimes that when I think about the fact that some of the people that watch us are not Nigerians, there are some videos sometimes I'm like, maybe I should even share this because it's embarrassing. You know, I can speak for myself as a Nigerian. You know, it's embarrassing that some of these kind of things happened. There are some videos sometimes when I think about the fact that there are some non-Nigerians that watch these videos, I kind of like cringe or worry about, you know, sharing some of the things that happen in Nigeria because, you know, unfortunately, there are some of the things that are happening in Nigeria that we can say are a bit embarrassing, are not necessarily things we're proud of. And the unfortunate thing is that outsiders may not realize that because some things that happen in Nigeria, they don't really represent the whole of the people. You know, some people don't even realize how big Nigeria is. One tribe to another, even among the tribes, there are different states. Even in the states, you know, there are different local governments, you know, stuff like that. People can differ from place to place. So definitely, there are some of the videos I can speak for myself. They are not necessarily things to be proud of. But at the end of the day, I still feel like I want to share it because there's something to say, or there is something to talk about, or something we can learn from, something that a lot of us can reflect on as Nigerians, and to a great extent change the way we think, change the way we reason, change the way we see things, see life in general. I came across a post on Instagram. There is this Instagram page. I will actually give you guys the name of this page, and it's called Land of Hope. A lot of you may not know it. It's actually a good page to support. They made a post yesterday in which they showed an update of this boy, in quote, the witch boy, in quote. And so I'm going to just give a bit of a background for anybody that does not know this boy. This boy was abandoned by his parents because they believed he's a witch. At the age of, I think he was about 3-year-old, they believed he was a witch, abandoned, and he was just on the streets. Nobody looked after him. Nobody thought about saving him or anything like that. And then this white woman came across him and she was asking, you know, what's the story with this boy? Where are his parents? You know, why is he on the streets? You know, they told her what the story is. She took him home, looked after him, cleaned him, washed him, cleaned him up, and fed him and everything. And that boy completely transformed completely. He doesn't even look like the same person anymore. This boy's life has been changed forever. She made the post and she said, in exactly 40 days today, we are going to celebrate that Hope was rescued 5 years ago. Actually, the boy, she named him Hope 5 years ago. So the boy should be about 8-year-old by now because they rescued him when he was 3 years old. If you want, you can go to the page and read all of that. I don't have to read all of that. And so one area I want to talk about is the area of, it's a great thing this lady found him and saved him and everything, because I think the boy would have been gone by now. You know what I mean? He would have been gone by now. It's a great thing, but on the other hand, there's a part of it that's a bit embarrassing because it makes you, you know, wonder. It makes you, you know, think to yourself, how does the world see us as Nigerians? How does the outside world see us? To imagine that we as a nation, almost like as big as we are as a nation, nobody among us could have saved this boy until a white woman turned up. I'm being honest, this is how I think about it. And I'm like, it's almost like as big as we are as a nation, so nobody among us could have saved this boy, helped this boy, until a white woman turned up. That's one part that I find embarrassing. A lot of foreigners that have never been to Nigeria, when they see stuff like this, the image they will have on their minds definitely are not going to be good images of the people that we are as a people. What would the world, because this news went viral. BBC, CNN, a lot of international media covered it. So imagine if you were not in Nigeria and you've never been to Nigeria and you heard this. You too will be thinking like, what kind of people are those? That is the area I feel like, honestly, is embarrassing. The other day I saw a post on Instagram that broke my heart. There's this guy, he got the polio vaccination maybe when he was younger or something, and then the thing paralyzed him. And now the only way he moves is by rolling. And I was thinking to myself that in a lot of the so-called Western world, somebody with his disability, government will provide the wheelchair, government will provide for accommodation or housing, government will look after such a person 100%. if you don't have a job, because I have to say this, there are some people that may have disability, but they have a job, and there are people with disability that are CEOs of mega companies, so those people, the government don't help them. But I'm talking about those that they need help. The government will help them. And it shows you a massive contrast between the so-called Western world and our side of the world. Another area I want to talk about is, I think sometimes when you see some of the comments on videos that I make or people make, or social media and Facebook and all of those things, there are some of our people that they still reason like they are 1,000 years behind. The way they comment, the way they, let's be honest, because this mentality of a pastor or a native doctor or whoever tells a family or parents, oh, your child is a witch, and they just believe it, just abandon that child and say, oh, he's a witch. Your own child. To think that this boy that was abandoned because the parents were convinced that he was a witch, all of a sudden, look at the boy now. Where is the witch in that boy? Look at the boy they call the witch. Look at him today. Look at him. If he had died on the street, he would have remained a witch. But look at him today. This is to show you how this kind of mentality, how is ruining our people, ruining lives, even ruining the country. Because this mentality is so backwards, centuries backwards. If you go to their Instagram, you will see this boy is not the only one, but this was actually the one that went viral. If you go to their Instagram, you will see more pictures of children that were rescued, and you will be in shock. So that shows you, if this boy that was called a witch and all of those things can be transformed like this, what does that tell you? A lot of this backward mentality, they're all in our heads. I'm sorry to say, but it's a lot of BS that we have made up in our heads. And that is even a big problem, that you see that even some of our people bring it into Christianity. You see that the same Bible, that a lot of Nigerians are quick to tell you that, generational curse, generational this. Those are some of the things that some of our people like to hold on to. And you will see somebody else go to that same Bible and come out with Ezekiel 18:20 that says, the soul that sinneth shall die. The son shall not bear the iniquity of the father, neither shall the father bear the iniquity of the son. The righteousness of the righteous shall be upon him, and the wickedness of the wicked shall be upon him. The same Bible. You will see some of our people, they will go to the same Bible. All they will take out of the Bible is a generational curse, generational this, generational that. And you're wondering, is this Ezekiel 18:20 not in their Bible? It's some of our people. There is this backward ancient mentality that is pulling us back as a country. It's pulling us back. I remember somebody came from Nigeria to come and visit me. You saw a crow. And this is a very common bird in the part of the world that I live. And this person was shouting blood of Jesus up and down. And I was already here. And I've been here long enough. And I know that these birds are common. Like, they're everywhere. And this person is shouting blood of Jesus, calling Jesus. I was like, look, you go call Jesus tire. Because these birds are black, by Nigerian standard, the birds are evil. This person came with that Nigerian mentality and shouting blood of Jesus up and down. Because the person have never seen black birds like this before. Because in Nigeria, if they see a black bird, is a bad thing. But here it's everywhere. Come here and see how people are looking after their cats and carrying cats as if they are their children. In Nigeria, a cat is a witch. We really need to change. When I saw that picture, I just thought to myself, this is the boy that they called a witch. Look at him today. Look at him today. I'm just praying that with time, our mentality will change. At the end of the day, my point in this video is this. We need to change this mentality that is keeping us backward as a nation, keeping us backward as a country, keeping us backward as a people. A lot of us focus too much on negativity and evil and all those things, that lives have been ruined. Families have been ruined. We know marriages that have ended because told the man that the wife is a witch, or vice versa. All I'm saying is this. We really need to change our mentality. We really need to change. And I'm using this boy story to show us how sometimes, a lot of this, our mentality that we have, is ruining lives. Look at this boy before and after. It took someone with a different mentality to see the potentials in this boy, to see this boy as just an innocent little boy that needed love and attention. And I'm praying that one day that we too can have that kind of mentality that will transform something that has been condemned to something as beautiful as this. Think about this thing. Nobody knows what this boy is going to become in the future. And the parents have been robbed of that potential of who this boy would become because of the wrong mentality. In the same way, I want you to think about it in your life. Ask yourselves, in what way have I been doing things that are robbing me of the opportunity of taking things that look bad and transforming them to something amazing. I really, really do hope that you'll be able to apply this in your life. And with that, I'm just going to say thank you for watching. Until the next time, guys. Bye-bye. Bye.